Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about knowing when to date. Now, especially to the teenagers and the guys in their 20s, your money really don't start to come into fruition until, your 30s, your late 30s, your 40s. So when I was going through school, I didn't start dating until after high school. Now, some guys, they do it way early. Some guys do it during high school, which is pretty common. But since I ain't have any money or anything like that, I'm like, nah, I'm good. This is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings guys' feelings, because a lot of women, girls, you heard stories about, and you probably I witnessed that myself, of these teenager girls dating these grown men, in their 20s and their 30s. They wasn't dating them because they was older. They was dating them because they had the resources. So obviously, you're at that age, you don't have anything. You probably barely have a part-time job, let alone a car or a place to stay. And that's fine. That's fine. Me, I wasn't worried about it. Just going to school, playing my sports and all this stuff like that through high school. So I wasn't even worried about it. I kind of tried, but I'm like, well, I see it for what it is. I don't have a job. I don't have a car. And I think my sophomore year, no, my junior year, that's when I started to develop that or whatever. But still, it wasn't nothing crazy. I only made enough to pay my car note. So whatever. This after till I got out of high school, that's when I actually got a full-time job and everything kind of was moving for me. So the best thing for you to do, you young gentlemen, for you to get out there and just figure it out. Get yourself a trade, get you a nice job, work on your job, build, climbing that ladder in your company. Just focus on that. Don't worry about dating, taking these females out on trips, trying to compete with these criminals that's online. That's what they are. They're criminals. Just focus on yourself, get your money right, and then everything else will come. Don't try to be like, oh, let me get some loans, or let me work overtime to go take this girl out on a date. Don't do that, bro. The best thing you can do to save yourself from constant heartache, depression, is not worry about the females, bro. So anything, if you're a young man, figure out some kind of job. I know when we was kids, we used to cut grass. The wash the cars thing wasn't the thing at the time, but cutting grass, that was the thing when we was growing up. Everybody, all the kids would go around their neighborhoods, cutting grass. So to this day, it still works. So if you're a young kid, you can do something simple as cutting grass. Do something that simple like cutting grass. What else? Pressure wash or something like that. Because a lot of these people now, they don't have any money. I found that out myself. A lot of these people that's in these homes, they don't have any money. They only have enough to barely pay the mortgage. So what they're doing now, I'm seeing that on Nextdoor, they're asking for kids to provide these services, because they know the kids, they don't have an overhead. They don't need to charge so much. They literally could just charge whatever, is no big deal. They just trying to, get some money to get their first car, or, buy some school uniforms. And they know that, so they try to take advantage of that. So what I'm seeing now is a lot of these adults, mainly females, single females, they're out here looking for kids to cut their grass, to do their flower beds, and to pressure wash, to wash their cars, to change their brakes. They asking for kids to do all this type of work. That way they don't have to worry about paying an actual adult who know what the hell they doing. You gotta pay what you weigh, right? So that's their way of avoiding it. That's the fastest way. You spot a single female is when she asks for kids to help her move. Ma'am, you asking kids to help you move to a whole nother state, and you think that's cool, and then they want to give them a pizza party or whatever like that, think it's all good. So that's the fastest way to find a broke female. Like I tell you guys all the time, the average female is broke. You can look that up yourself. You ain't gotta even believe me. So guys, just focus on yourself, man. Get your career going. And like I say, the trades, I hear stories about it's not paying good. I know it's certain kind of trades. At the end of the day, whatever you go to school for, whether it's a trade or you actually go to, you're going to school, you're not gonna make $1 million out the gate. Now, it's your job to find out what career path you can take to where you're gonna make some good money. Do not go to school to be a florist. Do not go to school to be a professional masseuse, to thinking that you're gonna make $300,000 a year. Nah, fam. Now you can get to that point, but you gotta, you gotta develop your own business. You gotta open up several locations. You gotta hire employees. That's just what it is, man. So before you even think about going to college, I'm gonna say this too. College is not for everybody, and a lot of people nowadays find out college is a scam. So a lot of people that's going to college, they pulling out, or they catch on at the end of they path and realize, like, man, I'm getting out of college. My debt is 130, and all the jobs I'm applying for, they won't pay me $30,000. So it's so important to ask questions. Go find out. If you want to be a particular person in society, go ask these people that's in the field, bro. There's so many. I'm gonna say this again. Stop going out with these people that's on YouTube, bro. They all just trying to play you, bro. They just trying to get you to subscribe to some dumbass subscription. They trying to hype you up so they can get more views. At the end of the day, a lot of them are working regular jobs. I tell you guys all the time, man, YouTube ain't what it used to be back in the early 2000s. Everybody was balling on YouTube. I used to watch the videos, man. Those guys was getting it. I ain't gonna lie, they was making a crazy amount of money buying mansions and sports cars. It was real back then. Nowadays, YouTube, nah, bro. Nah, I tell you guys all the time, bro. These big time YouTubers, Mr. Beast, and all these guys that they be doing tech reviews, and they got a gaming channel. What do they have in all their videos? They have some kind of link to where you can send them money, or buy a product, or both. So I'm not saying you can't get into that and be like, oh, I want to be a gamer YouTube, or I want to be a successful YouTube content creator. You can get into it, bro, but don't quit your day job. And I'm gonna tell you this: when you get into it, you better have a GoFundMe or something attached to it, because I tell you guys all the time, it's millions of YouTubers, but only a fraction of them is doing okay, let alone the ones on top that's really killing it. So the average YouTuber is still working a full-time job. If anything, they got 2 jobs. So I see a lot of these old guys that's middle age and over starting these channels, and I'm like, school, what are you planning on doing? That's how I know they failures in life. Because for you to be in your late 40s, 50s, starting a YouTube channel or whatever they were talking about, I seen a few of them, they talking about their day-to-day life, which is fine, but I'm like, bro, all you talking about is being broke. How are you in your 50s and you still broke? How are you in your 50s and you living in these efficient apartment complexes of shady side of town, and you over here sleeping in your cars doing these rideshare apps, and it's like they never figured it out. So don't get distracted from reality, bro. Like I said, if you want to do that on your side. Whatever on the side, whatever your passion is, do it on the side, bro. If you want to be a hip hop star, do it on the side. If you want to be a singer, do it on the side. You got to create revenue first, bro. You have to create a steady stream of income first before you decide to do anything else. That's the problem. A lot of people want to get out here and just go off of what they feel and this and that. Nah, homie, at the end of the day, them bills don't care about your feelings. You either got it or you don't. If you don't, we shutting you down. It's that simple. So stop looking at these YouTube videos and believing these lies. People talking about, oh, let me show you how to become a superstar in 2 weeks and buy my program and do. No, bro. All that stuff is bogus. At the end of the day, if they killing the game, why do you need my money? Why do you need me to sign up for some damn subscription? Why do you need me to buy a course? If you killing the game, bro, if you making millions of dollars a day, why are you telling me? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, if I'm making $1 million a day, I ain't telling nobody. My address is private, my phone number is private, I'm changing my name to John Doe, you would know nothing about me. So if I'm killing the game like that, why am I begging for money? At the end of the day, they begging for money. They just do it a different way, but at the end of the day, they begging for money. It's like you getting a Honda Civic, putting a body kit on to make it like a Lamborghini. At the end of the day, it's a Honda Civic. Once I remove that body kit, it's the same thing with these people that's getting online. They just trying to get you, bro. They down bad them down. I'm gonna say this, bro. I understand what they going through, but if you don't find a way, you're gonna always be in trouble. So, guys, you young guys, hell, even the guys, whatever age he is, just focus on yourself first. I know a lot of guys, I used to do that when I was young. Used to always want to do something. No, bro, focus on yourself, man. Get your life in order. Get your apartment. Get your furniture in there. Get your TV in there. Get food in your refrigerator. Get your wardrobe up. You know what I mean? Get your physical look. You get yourself physically, mentally, and financially together before you even worry about getting in a relationship. Now I'm gonna say this too. I know you got needs. Go find your little round the way chick or whatever. You can do that, kick it with her every now and then. But other than that, don't let her move in with you. None of that, bro. You gotta focus on yourself. And that's the thing too. You sacrifice a year or two, you'll be amazed how far you have came. I'm trying to get the words out. You'll be amazed how far you came, bro. If you just dedicate a year or two to yourself, you have to be selfish, bro. Because them same females y'all be chasing, they don't care about y'all. They make it seem like they like y'all. Hell, how it is now, they let you know they don't like you. Y'all still be trying to trick on them. Don't do that, bro. Take a year or two out your life. I'm going to say this, I don't care how old you are, how you look, and I guarantee you'll be surprised how far you came. And 2 years may seem long, but it's not, bro. If you just put your head down and go ahead and start grinding, 2 years will go by quick. 2 years, go get your job, go to school, and those years will go by quick, I promise you, bro. But right now, whoever watching this video, man, cut out the relationships, cut all that out, let them know that, hey, I ain't trying to be funny, but I can't provide nothing consistent with you. I can't do that right now. I gotta work on myself. I'm messed up. They either gonna understand or not. And you gotta go your separate way. At the end of the day, if it work out, you can always spin the block and you can give it a second chance. But right now, I'm telling you right now, bro, the more you ignore it, the worse it's gonna get for you. That's living proof. So right now, if you watch this video, cut all that out, bro. Cut all that texting, cut all that I'm on online dating. Cut all that chasing females, cut all that going out to the club and the bars and stuff like that, going to these games. Cut all that out, bro. It's getting serious, bro, right now. Life is, besides the Great Depression, life is right now, is crazy right now. You cannot be out here giving out your money, going out on dates, trying to get these women to like you and nothing like that. Nah, bro. It's over with. You gotta take a break from that, man. You've been doing it all your life. So what's 2 years? Take them 2 years out. Go start looking for a real damn job. Go get you a damn trade. Go start your little side hustle, not no gig app bullshit. Go ahead and start your actual legitimate business. Like I said, you can cut grass. You can put together, build roofs. You can install windows, pressure wash, or whatever. I don't really care about pressure washing, but find something that people don't want to do and do that. You can do plumbing or whatever. I watched the video of a guy. He came from somewhere from South America, a little poor country. We want to cute with some little poor country. He came to America and started installing the appliances. He killed the game. He got like 10 people working on them. All he do is install the appliances. You can do that. All you gotta do is put your ads up on Nextdoor, Facebook, and Craigslist. People say Craigslist. Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now. A lot of people ain't want to tell you. I'm telling you this right now for free. Get your ads on Craigslist. Put them cheap ass ads up. People because I still get customers, bro, off of Craigslist. Put them ads up like, hey, I do appliance install. Put your prices right there. Put your information. That way ain't gonna be no surprise when you pull up on them. Cause when they call you, you already know what it is. Y'all both know what it is. Don't be putting these ads up saying, oh, come, no, bro. These people, they don't care. They want to know the price. Cause you ain't gonna be the first, you ain't gonna be the last. They want to know the price. And then from there, you can negotiate. But all you have to put your ads up, man. Hey, I cut grass. This is how much I charge. Whatever. You just put them ads out there and that's it. You ain't got to go out here putting up flyers and those stickers. I did all that. That ain't work for me. But what did work, I got online, so I advertised online. I started getting on my customers. Oh yeah, forget them flyers. Forget me, paying for these flyers and these bandit signs and going throughout the city, posting them up and this and that, and they getting taken down the same day. But I can put it online. I ain't got to worry about nobody messing with my ads. That's just what it is. Back in the day, before the internet, you had to do that. Now you got the internet, use the internet, fam. The same internet y'all use to get online and following these damn ugly ass OnlyFans models and nah, bro. Use that same internet, use that same phone to put money in your pocket. So do that, take a break, bro. I know I'm taking a break right now, bro. I'm 2 years, man. 2 years, I'm getting this shit together the right way. That's it, man. So don't worry about dating, none of this stuff like that. If you got a high urge, you better get online and get some lotion or find your little round the way chick or whatever like that. But I'm telling you right now, bro, you gotta grind it out, man. Put 2 years, I promise you. If you dedicate 2 years, you're gonna see a whole different lifestyle, bro. Be a delivery driver for one of these damn trucking companies. There's so many things you can do. You gotta do the research. That's all there is to it, man. But I'm telling you guys right now before I end the video, all this stuff you've been doing, chill out, man. Like I said, your homeboys, I ain't saying you gotta abandon them. Let them know, hey, bro, I gotta fall back. I'm messed up right now. I'm trying to get ahead in life. I'll catch y'all later down the road. They either gonna respect it or not, but at the end of the day, it don't matter. They're not paying your bills. If they really was your friends, They won't want you to see out there wasting your life day in and day out. Them years, them 20s go by quick, bro. Like if I had a time machine, I would literally go back to my 30s. I don't care about my 20s. But all the stuff I know now, I literally go back to my 30 years old. The first day when I turned 30. That's what I would do if I had a time machine. Other than that, them 20s go by quick, because all you're doing is wasting your time, bro. Take that time to develop yourself, man. Get you a skill, get you something that's gonna make you money. That's all I'm saying, bro. So take 2 years, fall back from all the bullshit, and you're gonna see your life change in the best way, bro. I promise you. So this stop doing what you've been doing, because obviously it ain't getting you nowhere, and make a change. That's all it is. At the end of the day, no one's gonna save you, bro. These females, the reason why they in these situations, they are female. If they was a dude, they wouldn't be getting all this treatment. Now a lot of guys are waking up and understanding that this is all BS. They realize what's going on, so they falling back. Now they got these females out here begging for dudes' attention and money. When a couple years back, they was getting that for free. They had dudes doing that, begging and offering them when they made money. Now guys waking up to the game like, nah, this ain't worth it. So yeah, man, step back from that, bro. Like I said, if she really like you, she gonna help you. She gonna help you come up. If they really cool with you, they gonna help you start a little business, bro. If really your friends, yeah, so y'all putting y'all money together, get some drinks or a VIP, put y'all money together, start some kind of investment firm or a little company. It don't take much. Hey man, we gonna start a delivery company. Let's put our money together and get a truck and we can go ahead and start putting up advertiseming and stuff like that. You can do that. That don't cost nothing to start no moving company. If y'all really cool, if y'all really want to see each other come up, that's just reality, man. Like I say, man, take 2 years, step back from all the BS and get your money right, bro. Get your money right, get your health right, and get your mental right. I promise you're gonna see a huge up, and you're gonna have this happen. You have people hating on you already, you ain't got nothing. So you already know that it's gonna be more hate that's gonna come your way when they see you coming up. So don't even worry about that. Expect that to happen. Remember, they hate on you when you down, they gonna hate on you when you up. I really have people hate on me when I'm up. So that's what it is. You're gonna lose friends in the process because they don't want to see you do good. Because if you're doing good, that means they gotta do good. And they don't want to do good. So they're gonna start to do stuff to you, hate on you, throw dirt on your name, not come around so much. Yeah, they're gonna do that's fine. Accept it for what it is. Successful people hang out with successful people. Losers hang out with losers. I'm sorry to say that. Well, actually, I'm not sorry to say this. Which one are you? You gonna be a successful person or you gonna be a loser? The choice is yours. So right now, take a step back, 2 years in, go hard, and you're gonna see a change. I promise you, bro. But that's what has to be done. How can you focus when you have all these distractions going on in your life? You're over here chasing women. You know, you're barely going to work, or the job you at now ain't paying you nothing. They don't want to give you no raise. You over here online all day watching TikTok and Instagram videos. You're eating trash. You look like trash. You can't think clearly because everything you consume is trash. Alcohol, junk food, drama. So you'll never get ahead because your body's already battling. It's in a losing position. So you have to clear yourself of all the BS. That way you can get your mind clarity and start to cleanse your body, man. Start putting real food in your body. Start drinking clean water, pH balance, 9.5, nothing less. Start going on them jogs, man. Start going on to the gym. Stop listening to this dumbass music that you listen to all day about killing and bitches and stuff like that, bro, and drugs, and going to prison. Stop listening to that bullshit, bro. Take a break from all that, man. And you're gonna see your life change for the better. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to take a step back. Oh man, I got this brand new car, everything. No, bro. Send that car back. Get you a nice little cash car. Get you something that's more reliable. You know, not saying cash cars are reliable. You gotta put some money into it regardless. But go back to the car lot, trade in, and get something cheaper. Something that you can easily take care of. Oh yeah, man, the car don't ain't nothing but, you know, $300. Yeah, do that. Why you get a BMW? A 6 Series, and then you try to focus on getting a 7 Series, but you're only making $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year. Nah, homie, take a step back. You gotta humble yourself, man. You ain't gonna never get ahead because you always trying to chase to get it. You're not in a position to get ahead, bro. You always 10 steps back because you constantly putting obstacles in your way. So give all that up, man. Stop going out here spending all this money on fast food, man. Nah, bro. I don't care what these fatbacks be talking about online. It's always cheaper to cook your own food. Hell, if you gotta eat noodles and sandwiches for a while, go ahead and do that, bro. A pound of ground meat don't cost nothing at the store. Rice, get your vegetables, your frozen vegetables. They don't cost nothing. I do that all the time. That way, you saving money and you losing weight at the same time. And then you putting some real food in your body. So now you not only start to look good, you start to think better and you start to feel better at the same time. I say you listen to these fatbacks. Why you listen to a fatback talking about health regimens? And what costs more than what? Talking about food. Remember, they always talk about food. They never talk about nothing else. They never talk about gym fees and nothing like that. They always talk about, oh, it costs more to cook your own food instead of me going to McDonald's 3 times a day. What you doing? You can't listen to no fatback, bro. So forget all that, man. If you follow my instructions, I promise you're gonna be fine. That car you got, that apartment you have, take a step back, bro. Your apartment, $2,500 a week, you over here killing yourself doing overtime so you can pay your rent, so you can say, oh, I'm over here. No furniture in your apartment, no food in your fridge. Out here looking crazy. Nah, bro. Get you a reasonable price apartment. It may not be in the most desirable place, but it don't matter, bro. It's temporary. It ain't long. That's the problem with a lot of you people. Every decision you guys make, you think it's forever. You think it's a damn conviction. Oh, man, I don't want that car. I'm trying to get this car. You can get that car later on, fam, when you're ready to get it. Not now. Not now. So take a step back, turn that car back in, get you something that's easily affordable. Instead of you getting that $6,000 car, get you a $15,000, get you a $10,000 car. Instead of getting that damn $2,500 apartment, go find your apartment for $900 and under. And I don't care what you say, you can find an apartment $900 and under, fam. That's reality. So anyway, if you got any questions, any concerns, leave them down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And no matter what, I'll protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.